I disagreed with them when they stated you wouldn't make it this far. I viewed your suffering as your rebirth, while others saw it as your demise. Every tear you shed in private, every silent moment you begged for things to change, and every deep breath you took to keep going while no one else was looking has been watched intently by heaven. This is not only a message, my kid, it is your affirmation that the time of concealed suffering is ended, and that the era of outward happiness has started. You are about to enter what will seem like a dream, since I have all of the details in my memory. Their treatment of you was not ignored. I saw the evenings when you sat in quiet, wondering if it was still worthwhile to hope. Others were quiet, but I was making plans. I was setting up what was going to be put in front of you while they were discussing you behind your back. A fresh door is now opening because your soul remains soft despite the world's attempts to harden it, not because you pushed it or earned it in a human fashion. The door isn't going to shut. Peace is at the door. I've secretly prepared blessings for you, and that door leads to them. Your moment hasn't passed you by. I want you to understand that nothing that was rightfully yours was ever stolen. I am the God of restoration and return, even if it may have been delayed or believed to have vanished. And since it will bear my imprint rather than simply yours, what I am bringing back into your life today will be sweeter, stronger, and more significant. It's time to be ready for what's coming and quit lamenting what didn't last. Your life is in my hands, and this next chapter of your tale will be divine type. God, I trust the blessings you've prepared for me. As a comment, you have carried burdens in your heart that you haven't spoken about. When you were broken, you smiled. When you felt empty, you gave others encouragement. However, I saw everything, and since I was strengthening your spirit for what was ahead, I prevented you from collapsing beneath it. This is about launching, my kid, not simply about mending. You are going to enter previously closed rooms, a favor that will have others wondering, how did this happen so fast? Is going to come your way. It was God, you will say. Just God, I want you to know that your time has come. If you've ever felt like life was slipping away from you while others flourished, the season is being reversed. At this point, the gradual becomes abrupt. The forgotten are given preference. At this hour, you'll be shocked at how fast I can bring back something you believed was lost forever. I can bless anything, no matter how damaged it is. I am an expert at restoring things that seem damaged. Keep an eye on me, some people won't comprehend what I'm about to do for you next. It's okay, it's your narrative, not theirs. I'm not doing this to get attention. Rather, I'm doing it because I promised you something, and I never break my word. I'll demonstrate to you how I operate in secret and expose power. Because it is this next gift will seem intimate. It will be customized to fit your needs, desires, and heart. And you'll know it was me when it comes put. I'm ready for my personal promise from God. In the comment field, there are elderly readers among you. Your soul is aware of this fact, even if you don't fully comprehend the new technology. If this message resonated with you, you may silently express your gratitude to encourage more such expressions. To keep this message going, tap the little heart button underneath the video and choose any amount, such as $20 or $30. It's like putting a little token of appreciation in the basket of paradise. This message reached you at this precise moment for a purpose today. The adversary attempted to divert your attention, attempted to sap your vitality. I tried to tell you that today was just like any other. However, this is the pivotal moment. The weight starts to rise on this day. Your inner world begins to change at this point, and your outside environment follows suit. Even as you listen, my angels are at work behind the curtain. Miracles are happening. It's about to flow freely where it seemed blocked. I am the one who unlocks what man considers impossible and splits oceans. Don't allow fear to convince you that it's too late. Avoid letting uncertainty speak falsehoods in your ear. Now is your time to believe anew truly, not naively. I understand how difficult it has been to wait. I am aware of how often you questioned if I was still close. I haven't abandoned you, however. Not once. And now you can't ignore the ways I'm showing up because you dared to believe again. You are going to see signs, confirmations, phone calls, and open doors. Apologies will be offered by some people who remember how they abandoned you when you were in your lowest state and who see what I do for you. Don't be resentful, be wise. Even in the company of those who formerly questioned your trip, there will be serenity because I am setting a table in front of you. The blessing is restoration, not retaliation. Additionally, the rehabilitation process is already underway. You'll notice it, you'll sense it. It will be your home hook. Restoration is mine in the remark field. God, I believe in you. Don't keep this message to yourself. If you sense it in your heart right now, subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who needs peace. Not just for material, but also to maintain my voice. Every message I transmit via this channel is intended to guide and heal you. Be sure to subscribe with more than just a click. Now, kid, raise your head once again, smile. Hope once again you are not neglected, forgotten, or delayed. You are being chosen, elevated, and set up for what will seem like a divine surprise. I am not only bestowing gifts onto you, I am reconstructing your name, your happiness, and your cadence. I am still in charge, and I am your God. I'm proud of you for how far you've come. You indeed, I will say it, even if I know others didn't. You've survived something that many would have broken. Even when you had no answers, you trusted me. I'm going to tell you the results immediately. Results that are divine, observable, and indisputable. You will praise and cry as you thank me for what is about to happen. But this is my time in the remark field. I am delighted to get at the happiness, brightness, and clarity I have been pouring into your next chapter. Would have been sapped by them. They would have softly quenched the fire in your voice. gradually distorted your concentration and gently discouraged your bravery. I let the shaking happen for that reason. I let you sense their change before it was apparent. Because of this, because when I say I go before you, I also mean that I remove everything that isn't worthy of accompanying you. Their exuberance has turned into a trap. My darling, their covert envy had grown to be a burden. And the gifts I've been planning to shower over your life would have been impeded if I had allowed you to take them any further. In the comments type, I will not carry what God has removed. It still hurts, I know that. I am aware that you wanted to hold on to the idea that they were for you because of affection, memories, or shared laughter. But when it comes to safeguarding your mission, heaven is not romantic. In reality, what seemed like rejection was redirection. What you saw as treachery turned out to be a celestial revelation, because you can stroll with confidence now that you can see well. I also need you to be brave, for where I'm leading you next, I need your heart to be light and your soul pure. Distractions are over, no more entanglements of emotion. I'm educating you to live as evidence of your chosen status rather than seeking acceptance. Now write in the comments, I prefer clarity to confusion, and listen carefully now. Archangel Michael is still talking. He's all around you. He is watching over your name, your calling, and your direction. In addition to your door, he is upholding a line that heaven has established, not only keeping you safe, no more reverting to previous patterns. I've advised you to stop carrying emotional burdens. There is no confusion among your angels. The Holy Spirit isn't questioning. There are certain folks who seem to be spiritually silent. It is holy that there is a sudden quiet after the tumult. Listen carefully, I've closed it. Don't attempt to open it again. Don't attempt to repair the cut I made. If you sense the Spirit guiding you to continue receiving what heaven is saying, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this message. Let me now reveal what is ahead. A season when doors open before you knock is about to begin. Even before you get there, conversations will change in your favor. Because your obedience is sending a fragrance into the spiritual sphere, divine connections will start to find you. Yes, find you, not because you're loud or straining. You have not yet entered the rooms where your name is being referenced, but your tranquility must be intact. For that to continue, you need to maintain your attention, and your spirit has to remain in harmony with mine. A lot of my older kids ask me how I can help spread this message. Simply hit the heart button below. Choose any amount, such as $20 or $30, and send it as a thank you to respect this message and let others see it as well. If you're feeling moved to give a silent contribution, it's a little act, yet acts of love and trust are multiplied in paradise. The gate has already been shut behind you by Archangel Michael. The Spirit has shut off that chapter, that individual, that environment. They will attempt to message. Yes, indeed. They may appear, but suddenly there's a hurdle. It's no longer for them, therefore. They won't feel the same calm around you. That tranquility is saved for your next phase, your new location, and your designated circle. And I'm putting new people in your life. People who will pray for you while you're in prayer, who will give your calling vitality, and who know how to safeguard not only your name, but also your anointing. Now write in the comments, "My circle is shifting by God's design." Although some of you may feel as if you were being summoned into seclusion, this is purification rather than punishment. Your ears are being trained to pick up my whisper. I'm getting your heart ready to distinguish between the true and the phony, because better discernment is needed for what is ahead. Both heavenly and demonic attention will be drawn to the benefits I'm going to provide. Additionally, I can't let you be naive. In the next season, you need to talk with intention, move wisely, and surround yourself with truth. The previous degree of spiritual awareness is no longer effective. I'm giving you a whole makeover. Pay attention to the signs. I'm revealing a mismatch when you feel heavy following certain chats. I'm warning you when someone's presence drains you rather than rejuvenates you. Confusion over a person's name is not a sign of paranoia. Rather, it is a sign of growing discernment. Observe the trends. I'm reminding you of who you are, in addition to demonstrating who they are. Furthermore, you are not your typical youngster. They can't see you since you are shielded, marked, and marching with an army. I'm not done talking over your life, so please like this message, share it with someone who needs it, and remember to subscribe to hear what I have to say. You weren't supposed to plead for comprehension. You weren't supposed to vie for a place at a table that I hadn't set. I'm contacting you now to create with new people, to awaken with eyesight restored, to go knowing that heaven is supporting each and every differential action you do. You were exposed by the treachery, not broken by it. You weren't stopped by the delay. Rather, it just caused you to slow down, enough to avoid an unnoticed catastrophe. And I won't let you sleep again now that you're awake. I sent you this message as a warning from God, and I position Archangel Michael to protect rather than frighten you. My angels are all around you, and my spirit sees you. And if you remain with me, I will lead you at every turn from now on. Don't go back to what you know. You're behind the flames. The favor is forthcoming. And whenever you're tempted to turn around, keep in mind that I gave your voice additional strength. Even though they wanted it to be muted, they attempted to obscure your root, but I clarified it. They are aware of the fact that you have changed. Important information for sincere Christians. We are very grateful for your assistance in sharing God's message of blessings, love, and hope. Please think about sending a $40 super thanks to express your thanks if this message has motivated or encouraged you. We can keep producing more material that changes lives and draws people nearer to God. To your donation, you can help spread God's love to more hearts worldwide by clicking the Super Thanks button below, in addition to supporting our efforts. We appreciate your kind support and participation in our project. I'm not going to hide what I'm about to do for you, so let them watch. I'll set up a spot for you among people who use to grin at you and talk behind your back. They will be forced to sit quietly as the whole of what I have planted inside of you emerges. The splendor I'm pouring into your life will not be stopped by words, falsehoods, or false reports. You will never return to the version of yourself that required their approval in order to exist. Now clad in tranquility, striding in authority and crowned with knowledge, you are advancing into your divine identity. Nothing sown in agony will go unrewarded in my kingdom. Therefore, I am returning 7 times what they attempted to take from you. I saw each instance in which you had the opportunity to clap back, but chose to remain mute. I witnessed every tear you secretly wiped away when no one else was aware of the internal conflict raging within you. I saw how difficult it was to overlook their lack of apology. However, you succeeded, and for that reason, not only because of what you endured, but also because of how you managed it, I'm pulling you up right now. The world attempted to harden you, but you remained soft. Even when resentment pleaded for your attention, you remained pure. My splendor has thus found a home inside of you, child. You're not simply getting by. Resurrection is in your possession. Write in the comments, I wasn't destroyed by this grief. It helped me get ready. This season was about disclosure rather than retaliation. I needed you to see what was there in front of you. I wanted you to understand that not all friends are sent from heaven, and not all nice faces are accompanied by good spirits. Some tasks were designed to divert, postpone, or ruin you. However, I transform what they intended as evil into a training ground for you. I made your awakening out of their treachery. Therefore, celebrate what you've learned, and don't regret what occurred, because no one or anything can lead you to become blind again. Now you can see that you're too knowledgeable. And what makes you dangerous is what you know. If you think this term is for you, please like, share, and subscribe. Allow it to reach another person who needs this clarification. You will notice a change in your physique throughout these next few moments. Now the weight around your heart, the knot in your stomach, and the strain you've held in your chest are all breaking. I'm doing more than simply restoring your memories. Your neurological system is being healed by me. I am soothing your soul. You lost too much of yourself, and I am putting everything back together. You are no longer required to perform for affection. Anyone who was never sent to view it doesn't need to see how valuable you are. The future demands peace, not performance. My darling, I'm reclaiming every part of me. I gave away in the comments section. Regarding your name, Archangel Michael has been sent out. Once again, the angel who protected your soul in quiet conflicts is now watching over your next move. They won't be permitted to touch anything in public that they couldn't ruin in private. There are people all around you by fire, not by fear. A holy fire that creates channels you couldn't push open yourself and thwart the enemy's goals. You are not alone as you embark on this new journey. You are entering with the armies of heaven. With divine justice you're entering. Only after they revealed themselves did I let their schemes to proceed. You questioned why I hadn't stopped it earlier. However, you would have questioned your instincts. If I had taken them out too soon, you would have disregarded the warning indications and trusted their masquerade. However, I let it expand, such that even your spirit would become loud enough to drown out your feelings. That's knowledge, not punishment. I was developing your judgment because the future is too important to take the chance of making the wrong connections. Legacy is the next step put. God is training me for legacy in the comment section. You won't say sorry for your tranquility anymore. You won't justify your distance anymore. You don't have to explain why I surrounded you with holy quiet. Your task is not accessible to those who misinterpret your silence. They can't hear me when I talk to you. I'm dragging you into hidden locations to foster the next phase of your anointing, not to isolate you. By being concealed, you are not losing anything. The proper people will notice what I am doing to you right now when the moment is right and no sooner. Give this message to someone you know is currently being misinterpreted as well. I am aware of how exhausted you have been. I understand how difficult it has been to continue acting as if nothing is wrong. I understand the spiritual exhaustion when your own cup was empty. I am aware of how you poured forth. However, I am now repairing you. I'm reviving you with incomprehensible delight, clarity that clarifies questions you can't ask, and solace that cradles your spirit in the midst of the night. We don't forget you, you're in the lead. And when your name was whispered out of envy, this favor is going to be shotted in the next season. The individual who attempted to break you won't remember you. They will observe, but they won't comprehend how you manage to stay upright. They will ask questions, but because what I am doing right now is sealed, they won't get any answers. Sealed by obedience fire, Tarzan prayer. Your future is secure, you've committed to it. Furthermore, I have concealed things for you in heavenly locations that are inaccessible to the human touch. Don't be afraid of the loudness. It is no longer able to contact you. Put my name is sealed in the comment section. My future is secure for my older children who have helped me with my career. This message serves as a reminder as well. You may discreetly hit the heart icon under the video. Choose a little quantity such as 2 or 5 and send it as a thank you gift, not for the sender, but for the message that helps you recover. If you are moved to honor this phrase, it's a little way of saying, God, I got that, and it makes the point much stronger. I'll hold your hands. You don't need to know how to use technology. Know that I witness every act of faith, no matter how tiny. Now let out a breath, kid. The tightness you've experienced is transformation rather than worrying. Something new is going to be born through you, which is why I've been pushing your spirit. You've outgrown the survival zone. You are taking up the role of a strategist. I am teaching you to pray with fire, to safeguard your heart without shutting it, to walk in solitude, and to love without losing yourself. Once again, You are becoming into the fully conscious, awakened child of God that the adversary feared you would find all along. Stop wasting time on explanations. Simply keep getting up, continue to obey. Even if the directions don't make sense, you should still believe me. I asked you to follow, not to figure out what it meant. And have a peek at our progress together. You still have your best days ahead of you. Now they're playing out in front of you. And I am by your side at every turn, every step, and every decision. So have faith in me. I will not fail to complete what I began in you.